Headline: Trump's big, beautiful bill narrowly passes U.S. Senate, faces final test in House. In a dramatic and razor-thin vote, the United States Senate has passed what former President Donald Trump proudly calls his big, beautiful bill. This sweeping piece of legislation narrowly passed after almost 48 hours of nonstop debate and amendments, shaking up the future of U.S. taxes, border security, and health care. Welcome to Britain News. If you're following this breaking development, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And in the comments, tell us, do you support this bill or oppose it? So, what exactly is Trump's big, beautiful bill? It's a massive legislative package that combines major tax cuts, sharp increases in border and defense spending, and deep cuts to popular social safety net programs like Medicaid and SNAP. The main goal? To make Trump's 2017 tax cuts permanent, before they expire in 2025. While increasing funding for military projects, the U.S.-Mexico border wall, and U.S.-based energy industries. To pay for all of this, the bill cuts deeply into health care and food assistance programs. According to the nonpartisan Congressional Budget Office, this bill will add $3.3 trillion to the national debt over the next decade. Currently, the U.S. owes more than $36.2 trillion to its lenders. Here are the key highlights of the bill: tax cuts. The bill makes Trump's 2017 tax cuts permanent and includes an extra $4.5 trillion in new tax breaks. The SALT deduction cap, which limits how much in state and local taxes people can deduct, would rise from $10,000 to $40,000 for 5 years. Taxpayers would now be able to deduct income earned from tips, overtime, and interest on car loans, but only if the car is made in the U.S. The child tax credit would rise to $2,200 per child, instead of falling back to $1,000 in 2026. Border and security spending. The bill allocates about $350 billion for Trump's immigration and national security agenda, including $46 billion to finish the U.S.-Mexico border wall, $45 billion for 100,000 beds in migrant detention centers, funding to hire 10,000 new ICE agents by 2029. This is being called the most aggressive deportation plan in modern American history. Program cuts. To balance the budget, the bill includes major reductions to Medicaid and SNAP, food stamps. These programs currently support over 71 million and 40 million Americans respectively. The proposed cuts would leave an additional 11.8 million Americans without health insurance by 2034. If the bill becomes law. Republicans argue the changes will reduce waste and better target aid to pregnant women, children, and people with disabilities. Clean energy tax changes. The bill would also roll back green tax credits introduced by President Biden under the Inflation Reduction Act. For example, the tax break for buying electric vehicles would now expire in 2025 instead of 2032. Environmental groups have warned this move would seriously undermine U.S. climate goals. Debt ceiling increase. This legislation would raise the U.S. debt limit by $5 trillion, surpassing the previous House-passed cap of $4 trillion. Who gains the most? According to Yale's Budget Lab, wealthier Americans benefit most. Top earners could see their incomes rise by 2.2%. Lower-income Americans could lose 2.5% of income due to social program cuts. How did the vote go in the Senate? All 47 Democratic senators voted against the bill. Republican Senators Susan Collins, Tom Tillis, and Rand Paul also voted no due to concerns over healthcare cuts and rising debt. Still, the bill passed 51-50, with Vice President JD Vance casting the tie-breaking vote. Who supported the bill? Among key Republican supporters, Senator Lisa Murkowski of Alaska, who secured Alaska-specific funding and rural health provisions. Senators Rick Scott, Mike Lee, Ron Johnson, and Cynthia Lummis, who flipped their stance after key amendments. Senate Majority Leader John Thune, who led the push alongside Trump. What's next? The bill now heads to the House Rules Committee, where it will be marked up and debated. After that, the full House will vote. If the House accepts the Senate's version, it goes straight to Trump's desk. Otherwise, both chambers could form a conference committee to hammer out differences and vote again. Trump hopes to sign the bill by July 4, but even he admitted it'll be very hard to do. Closing tone, calm and firm. So, what do you think? Will this bill help the American people or hurt the most vulnerable? Tell us in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Britain News for the latest political developments from Washington and beyond. Thanks for watching. Stay informed. Stay strong. Public and political reaction. Trump was thrilled by the passage, saying, "Wow, music to my ears." Senator Thune called it a major win and partnership success with Trump. But Democrats weren't having it. Senator Chuck Schumer said, "Today's vote will haunt our Republican colleagues for years to come. They've covered this chamber in shame." While business groups, including the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, applauded the bill for encouraging investment and job creation, healthcare associations warned millions could lose coverage. Environmental groups condemned the rollback of clean energy efforts.